Gautama Buddha often told his students that our words are really powerful. He said that our tongue, which we use to talk, is like the sharpest knife ever. He also said that words are the most dangerous weapon. They may not hurt people on the outside, but they can hurt them inside, in their feelings. Our words can be good and helpful, but they can also cause problems if we don't know when to talk, where to talk, and how much to say. Speaking nicely and smartly at the right time can bring success, but saying mean things or talking at the wrong time can make life hard. So today, I'm going to tell you a story about why being quiet is important and how it can really change your life. This story will show you how being silent can be very powerful. In the serene valleys of Japan, nestled among the whispering bamboo groves, there lay a Zen monastery known for its profound teachings and the wisdom of its monks. Among them was Master Kaito, a revered Zen monk whose insights into the power of silence were sought after by many. This story, set in this tranquil environment, unfolds the teaching of Master Kaito about the profound power of silence. In a small village near the monastery, there lived a young man named Hiroshi. Hiroshi was known for his incessant talking and his inability to listen. His words, often unkind and hasty, had created discord in his family and among his friends. Troubled by his own restless nature, Hiroshi sought the wisdom of Master Kaito. One bright morning, Hiroshi walked the winding path to the monastery. The air was filled with the scent of pine and the soft murmur of a distant waterfall. He found Master Kaito sitting in the garden, his eyes closed in meditation, a gentle smile on his face. "Master Kaito," Hiroshi began hesitantly, "I have come seeking your wisdom. My words have caused much pain, and my mind is never at peace." Master Kaito opened his eyes and looked at Hiroshi with a gaze that seemed to penetrate his very soul. "Come, walk with me," he said. As they walked through the gardens, Master Kaito remained silent, his steps slow and deliberate. Hiroshi, anxious for answers, filled the silence with his worries and thoughts. But the master simply listened, his silence a calm mirror to Hiroshi's unrest. After a long walk, they arrived at a small pond. The water was perfectly still, reflecting the blue sky and the surrounding trees. Master Kaito picked up a pebble and dropped it into the pond. The calm surface rippled outward from the point where the pebble had entered the water. "Observe the water, Hiroshi," said Master Kaito. "It is like the mind. When it is calm and still, it reflects the world accurately, but when disturbed, it cannot reflect anything clearly." Hiroshi watched the ripples fade away, and as the water returned to calmness, he felt a strange peace within him. "For the next 7 days, you shall stay with us," Master Kaito said. "During this time, you will observe a vow of silence. Speak not a word, and let the silence teach you." Hiroshi nodded, understanding the challenge that lay ahead. He spent the days in the monastery, engaging in the daily activities, but not uttering a single word. The first day was the hardest. His mind was noisy, and he felt a desperate urge to speak. But as the days passed, Hiroshi began to notice the world around him in a way he never had before. He observed the delicate dance of leaves in the wind, the rhythmic pattern of the monks chanting, and the subtle interplay of light and shadow. In silence, he began to listen, not just to sounds, but to the unspoken language of the world around him. On the 5th day, while sitting in the garden, Hiroshi noticed a young bird struggling to fly. He watched as the bird flapped its wings with determination, each attempt a little stronger than the last. In that moment, Hiroshi realized that his words had often been like those uncoordinated flaps, desperate attempts to assert himself without understanding or harmony. By the 7th day, Hiroshi's perception had changed. The silence had calmed his mind, and he felt a newfound clarity. When he finally spoke, his words were measured and thoughtful. Master Kaito, observing this transformation, shared his final lesson. "Hiroshi, in the stillness of silence, you have found a powerful teacher. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. it is a profound presence. It teaches us to listen, to observe, and to connect with the deeper aspects of life. You have learned that words have power, continued Master Kaito. They can heal or harm, build or destroy. Use them wisely, like a skilled artist uses his brush. Speak when necessary, but remember the strength in silence. Hiroshi bowed deeply to Master Kaito, grateful for the wisdom imparted. As he left the monastery, he felt as if he was stepping into a new world, a world where silence was a companion, guiding him to a deeper understanding of himself and others. In the months that followed, Hiroshi's relationships transformed. His family and friends noticed the change in him. The once restless and impulsive talker was now a thoughtful and attentive listener. His words, when spoken, were filled with kindness and insight. Hiroshi had discovered that, in silence, there lay a profound power, a power that brought peace to his mind and harmony to his life.